As much as a legend as he is, Steven Spielberg found it hard to just play it cool, boy, when screening his version of West Side Story to one of the iconic show's creators, lyricist Stephen Sondheim. The musical theater titan, who died late last month at 91, watched the finished new film, in theaters now, in February. And rather than nervous, Spielberg admits, "I was completely terrified screening it for Sondheim and his husband, Jeff Romley, at a cinema in Sag Harbor, New York. I was pacing a trail in the carpeting at home," says Spielberg, who has a place 15 minutes away in East Hampton. The director timed it so he'd return to the theater when the house lights came up. It was one of the toughest drives leaving the theater after showing him to his seat, and one of the toughest drives I've ever had going in to face the only living creator of West Side Story. Luckily, Spielberg felt tremendous release when he saw tears coming out of Sondheim's eyes and was met with a hug. It became one of the scariest days of my life and the best days of my life within seconds. Sondheim loved how he gave each song a long runway where the scene before the song sets up the song, not one or two words of dialogue that typically triggers the musical numbers in most of the stage productions, Spielberg recalls. That wasn't the only compliment, though. He said, "Look, I know the show intimately. I didn't know what was going to happen next. That's not a criticism, you should be very happy." And I said, "Steve, thank you. I am." The young members of Spielberg's West Side Story cast also enjoyed being able to be in Sondheim's presence and talk with him. "Not since Shakespeare have we really seen an artist have this kind of effect on people," says Ariana DeBose, the Hamilton alum who plays Anita in the new film. "I don't know a single person in the Broadway community, let alone the entertainment community, who doesn't have a Sondheim story or a Sondheim song that didn't change their life in some way or bring them solace or peace or make them think about their choices." All of Steven Spielberg's movies, including new musical West Side Story, newcomer Rachel Zegler, who stars as Spielberg's female lead Maria, found Sondheim to be incredibly funny and incredibly quick. She sat next to him in the control room when Ansel Elgort, who plays Tony, was recording his part of the Tonight Quintet number. He turned to me and said, "The best thing a performer can have is courage. It's confidence," Zegler says. "And I was just like, 'Sir, yes, sir.' I didn't know what to say." What do you do with it when the legend himself is telling you that? Similar to Spielberg, Zegler says she also felt scared performing I Feel Pretty in front of Sondheim, who admitted to her how juvenile he felt when he wrote the song. He was like, "You know, I really dropped the ball on this one. I don't really like what I did here." And I was like, "I'm gonna go sing it now. Thank you, sir." DeBose had actually met Sondheim before, when she was in a 2011 production of his musical company and, at an after-party one night, found herself sitting at a bar next to him and Patti LuPone. "I didn't say much. I was just sort of taking it in," DeBose says. "He was like, 'I remember you. You were wearing yellow. You did good.' I was like, 'Cool.'" Jake Gyllenhaal, Barbra Streisand, more react to Stephen Sondheim's death. "Sondheim changed our world," DeBose says, "and being in West Side Story makes all of us a part of his legacy, and in the wake of his passing, it makes this film all the more poignant because it's a celebration of him as well." voice at the beginning of his career. This is the beginning of Rachel Zegler's career. It was the first musical that Steven Spielberg made. It's my first studio film, really. This is the beginning of so many beautiful things, and none of it would have happened if he hadn't sat down and written these lyrics. Adds Zegler, "We have so many words that he gave us. For the rest of time, we get to experience his art, and it's a testament to how no one is ever truly gone." Contributing, Patrick Ryan. Rachel Zegler does start on her way with West Side Story.